This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So hi everyone. Welcome to SAP SD certification training. Okay. In the course S4 600, business processes in SAP S4 HANA sales. Okay. In this course, in the overview of the sales processes, today we are covering processing outbound deliveries and shipping goods issue. These two topics we are covering today. Okay. So outbound delivery and goods issue. Okay. So in this, the topics that we are going to cover there, we will see introduction to outbound delivery. We will basically understand what is outbound delivery. Okay. Then the shipping process, how the shipping process happens. Then we will create the outbound delivery. Okay. In both, we will create both in Fury and also in GUI. Both will do. Then we will understand the structure of the outbound delivery document, how the outbound delivery document looks like. Then we will see collective delivery, how to do collective delivery. We will see. Then complete and partial deliveries, some scenarios we will cover. Okay. Then we will do post goods issue and followed by the document flow. So after doing the post goods issue, how the document flow gets updated, we will see that one. Okay. So these are the topics we will be covering in the uh, outbound delivery and goods issue. Okay. So first we will start with the outbound delivery. Okay. So what is outbound delivery, what it does, okay, how it is used, how to create outbound delivery, those things we will cover. Okay. So in our sales process, in our OTC cycle, order to cash cycle, after the pre-sales activities are completed, we will be creating a sales order. Once customer confirms the uh, his confirmation that he is ready to purchase from us, what we will do, we will create a sales order. So this we have covered in our earlier sessions. So once after the sales order is created, once your stock is ready, then you will do the shipping activity. So in the shipping activity, the first step is the creation of outbound delivery. So today we are covering this one, this phase, shipping. Okay. Oh. So in the shipping process, we have to create outbound delivery. Okay. Outbound deliveries are the basic documents for the different activities during the shipping process. So if you want to start your shipping process, normally the first step is the outbound delivery, creation of outbound delivery. So some people call it as outbound delivery. Okay. Some people call it as, in the industries, they call it as delivery note, DN, delivery note. Okay. Some people call just delivery. All are same. All are same. Whether you call outbound delivery, whether you call delivery note, whether you call just delivery, all are same. Okay. The delivery document controls, supports, and monitors all the sub processes of the shipping phase, like picking, packing, and post goods issue. So this, using this delivery document, you will do further activities like picking, packing, and PGA, post goods issue. Okay. Creation of outbound delivery is the first step in the shipping process. That is what I just explained. So outbound delivery creation is the first step. Okay. In most cases, they are created with reference to one or more sales orders that are ready to be shipped. So basically, to when you are creating a outbound delivery, normally you will create with reference to the sales order, with reference to sales orders. Okay. When you create a delivery document, the data is copied from the sales order, including the ship to party, the materials, and the confirmed quantity. So when you create a delivery document, you create using with reference to a sales order. So from all the data from the sales order will get copied to the outbound delivery. Okay. Uh, the delivery document does not contain the schedule lines. Each schedule line in the sales document can become an item in the delivery document. So if you try to recollect our earlier session, in the sales order, you have schedule lines, schedule lines. Okay. So each schedule line will become a line item in your outbound delivery. In our outbound delivery, each schedule line will become an item, will become an item. That's what. Okay. So we will see all these things in the system. So this is the one, the shipping process. In the shipping process, normally we will first create outbound delivery, followed by picking, and packing. Of course, these are optional. These are not mandatory. These are used. These steps are used if they have WM module in place, WM or AWM. Okay, and finally you will do the post goods issue. Posting the goods issue means you deliver the product to the customer. Okay, so this is the flow we are talking about all the time. So in the pre-sales phase, first you have an inquiry, and after that you provide quotation to the customer. Once customer says he is okay with the quotation, you create the sales order. Okay, and once the sales order is created, once your product is ready for delivery, okay, you create a outbound delivery and then followed by the goods issue. Goods issue means delivering the product to the customer. Okay, so we are today covering this process, basically this phase, shipping phase. Okay, so now we will create the outbound delivery, creation of outbound delivery. Okay, you will create an outbound delivery at a shipping point for orders that are due for delivery. So whenever you are creating a outbound delivery, you need a shipping point. You need a shipping point. Okay, so to create the outbound delivery, the T codes are outbound delivery. The T codes are creation. In the GUI, it is VL01N. This is creation. Change, it is VL02N. Okay, and then display, it is VL03N. These are the T codes. Okay, so first we'll start with the VL01N. Okay, VL0. Change is VL02N. Okay, and also you can create one or more outbound deliveries with reference to a single order. That is also possible. So you have a order, sales order. You can create more than one outbound delivery for a sales order. You can split the quantities. That is also possible. Alternatively, multiple items from different sales orders can be combined into a single outbound delivery. That is also possible. That is nothing but collective processing. That time when we go to that topic, we will see that also. Okay, so now let's create the outbound delivery. So what I will do, I'll just freshly create a sales order. Using that sales order, I'll create the outbound delivery. So first I'll go use that. I'll create using Fiori. Okay, let me go to Fiori. Okay, I'll go to Fiori. Okay, I have logged on to the Fiori. Okay, so first let me create a sales order. I'll just create a sales order. Okay, order type OR. Okay, our sales are 1010, distribution channel 10, division 00. So I'll create, continue. Okay, what is our customer? 20031. This is our sold to party, Lemon Tree Hotels. Okay, this is a customer reference. Scroll down. Okay, I'm entering my material. What is our material? Do you remember the material codes? Wait, the material code. Let's say I'll use this one, 2304. Okay, 2304. This is my material. Okay, now let's say customer wants, let's say 10 bottles. Okay, I'll enter. That's okay. Continue. That's fine. Okay, now everything has come. Okay, now if you scroll to right, you will see the plant also, plant 1010. Okay, so do you have any to, I'll go to incompletion log. Okay, document is complete, everything is okay, fine, good. Okay, now I'm saving the sales order. Okay, I'm creating a sales order, basically save. Okay, sales order is created. What is the sales order number? 5779. 5779. This is our sales order. Okay, now we will create outbound delivery using the Fiori apps first. So let me go to the main screen again. Okay, but before that, what I will show you is, if I go to manage sales orders app, if I go to that app, okay, now I'll enter the sales order. What is our sales order? 5779. I'll enter directly. I'll just go to this sales order. Now if you see in the sales order, what is the status now? Overall status, it is showing as open. Okay, so once we create the outbound delivery, this status will get changed. Okay, so just to show you, I have went into this manage sales orders app. Okay, so now let's go back to the main screen. Now we will create a outbound delivery. This is the app. Create outbound delivery with order reference, or you can use this also, but I'll use this one for the time being. Okay, create outbound delivery with order reference, shipping point 1010, the one which we discussed. To create a outbound delivery, you need a shipping point. Okay, so this is our shipping point. Enter the date, enter the order number. Okay, so